I decided to bring the different kind of fragrance reviews this time. I'm gonna be reviewing fragrances for ladies. Guys, do you know what they like to wear? Hey ladies, do you know what we like to smell on you? Well, let's stay and let's see what I have to say about this. Welcome back to Mood and Battle. Yusuf here. Thank you for coming back. This time around, I decided to give a little bit of spin to the channel, and I'm gonna be reviewing from time to time fragrances for ladies, but from a different point of view. Not that I own the fragrances that I'm gonna be talking about, but actually, it's gonna be fragrances that while I'm driving Uber, ladies are gonna be wearing. Like when they come in the, usually when they come in the car and they're wearing something, I will ask them when I feel like something that is worth asking, and I'm gonna bring those experiences to you. But being that said, before we move any further, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We reached 6,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Please interact with each other in the comment section, because I don't know, I don't have all the responses, so I don't know everything, but we learn together. Okay, so being that said, let's get into it. So what's going on? So this is it. Since I'm driving Uber, people keep on asking me all the time, like, oh, so what is a good fragrance for a guy? I work with those things all the time. But then I always spin around when they ask me like, hey, and what about me? What, like ladies asking, what should I wear? Well, that's always a hard question for me to respond, because I know a few fragrances for ladies. So I was like, I will do something better. I'm driving Uber in the city all the time, and when I'm driving, ladies get in the car, many times wearing really nice fragrances. So I just have to ask what they're wearing, and I will be reviewing according to that. I think it's a great idea. What do you think? Leave it in the comments. Also, if there is a fragrance of ladies that you want me to make a review, you want me to, some research on that, please let me know. Think about this. This is what I decided, or this is what I think. As guys, sometimes we just want, to smell nice for them, right? And ladies, sometimes you want to smell nice for other people too. Sometimes guys, sometimes ladies. I don't judge here. No, it's a judgment-free zone here. Okay, so anyway, the point is that sometimes we need the other side's perspective, and that's what I'm gonna be bringing. I'm gonna bring the other side perspective. So how am I gonna be doing? Like I said, while I'm driving Uber, I'm gonna be asking questions, and I'm gonna start with something. It was just destiny. Let me tell you the story. So this is how it started. 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago, there was a lady, she got in the car, and I have a little, sign in back of the passenger seat, so the people in the back can read, they have a YouTube channel, and they can subscribe, they interact with me, they ask me questions. And this lady is like, hey, have you heard about this brand? What's it called? Hold on, I got it here. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, so please forgive me. Kayali. I think that's how they pronounce it. Kayali. I think that's the right way. Kayali. But anyway, this is the one. Let me show you real quick. I'm gonna put the video. I mean the name right there. I follow that brand actually on Instagram, but this is the point. She asked me, and I was like, oh yes, I know this brand. I follow this brand, but I have not had the experience with this brand, with any of the fragrances. But who knows how many times I have had the experience with that brand. I just simply have not asked my passengers what they were wearing. So I decided this is what I'm gonna do. Following day, this was Saturday night, last night. Yes, last night, Saturday night, I pick up this couple, amazing couple. I hope you guys are watching the video. You told me you might be watching the video. And she was smelling amazing. So literally, as soon as she got in the car, it was like, boom. I had to say it. I was like, oh my gosh, you smell amazing. And she's like, oh my gosh, my husband, he's gonna laugh, because I get this reaction all the time. And I'd be like, I bet you do. she smelled really, really good. So we started talking about fragrances, and she's like, well, yeah, this is what I'm wearing. And actually, she was wearing two fragrances. Well, one first, the other one later, because she layers it in a different way, which is interesting. I've never said about that. I'll explain that to you in a little bit. But yeah, she was wearing this, and she was wearing, oh, not that one. She was wearing this, and she was wearing this. These two fragrances. Kayali Lovefest Burning Cherry. She was wearing this. Kayali Lovefest Burning Cherry 48, and she was wearing Kayali Vanilla 28. By the way, in case you don't know, the number represents the amount of times. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, please correct me. If I'm right, please put it in the comments. Validate this knowledge, right? The number represents the amount of formulations they have attempted before they came with the final decision on the formulation they wanted. But anyway, she was wearing that, and she was like, she's very passionate about fragrances. She follows a lot of fragrance reviewers, and hopefully she will be following me too. Yay! But anyway, yeah, she was smelling amazing, and she was telling me how many times she has gotten a lot of different reactions throughout this. And let me tell you something. She has a really lucky husband, because his wife smells good all the time. That is a great thing. My wife smells good too. Yeah, I make sure of that. Yeah, I know. I choose the fragrances for her because she likes me to. She likes to indulge me on those things. So she lets me choose for her. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna tell you. Let me start with the breakdown of the notes of that fragrance. Okay, so Lovefest Burning Cherry, right? 48. It's a this fragrance, it's woody, sweet, amber, vanilla, aromatic, balsamic, fruity, and citrus. In the notes, we have burning cherry, we have raspberry, and we have bergamot. That's on the top notes. On the middle notes, we have praline, we have, let me just put them over there, okay? Yeah, then we have the musk rose, and we have jasmine, and then we have a lot of base notes. The most interesting for me in this breakdown are the Palo Santo, obviously the tonka bean, which I love, you guys already know that. And then it has Gallic wood, and it has Peru balsam. Those are the notes that are more interesting to me. Then we have like Ambro TLD, I don't know that one. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that one. We have patchouli, and we have Haitian vetiver. Yeah. So great breakdown, very complex fragrance. And I'm gonna tell you, the minute I sprayed on me, because she was carrying the bottle, thankfully it was a plus. So I sprayed a little bit on my hand. Wow, an amazing opening. Like it was this beautiful cherry, sweet raspberry, like this fruity, citrusy at the same time. Boom, really nice. But then it starts drying down in this, and it got a little bit, I'm not gonna say musky, I'm gonna say dusky, a little bit woody, and it's like balsamic. Beautiful fragrance, beautiful, very complex fragrance. I was impressed. And then let me break down the next one. So then in the vanilla 28, we have it's a fragrance that it has amber, sweet, woody. It has vanilla, warm, spicy, powdery, musky, floral, and patchouli. Those are the accords of this fragrance. Again, very complex. Then we have in the top notes, we have vanilla orchid and jasmine. And then in the middle note, we have brown sugar and tonka bean. It gives like this beautiful richness on the sweetness, like the powderiness comes there. And then on the base note, we have amber wood, we have musk, and patchouli. So remember, this is called vanilla 28, but we don't have vanilla per se. We have the vanilla orchid. So I think the name there is a little bit tricky. It's not vanilla heavy. It's not vanilla heavy. It's definitely not. It has the sweetness. It has the beautiful resemblance. If you are thinking that you're gonna get a vanilla rich, no, you're not. Like a Madagascar vanilla, no, you're not. it does have that resemblance and it has that richness. It is a very seductive fragrance. So both of them together, that's the layering. This wonderful lady, she was wearing, or she was gonna wear, it was just amazing. So how did it work? How was her layering? So this is I'm gonna give away her secrets. No. Seriously. So this is what happened. She's saying that she puts on the first fragrance, in this case, the Burning Cherry. She's gonna, the Lovefest Burning Cherry, she's gonna wear that one first. That's how she does it. And a couple of hours later, when that one starts toning down, she's gonna top it up. She's gonna refresh it with the Vanilla 28. I think it's a great idea. At that point, if it makes sense, if you think about it, it makes sense. At that point, the Lovefest starts wearing down and it's becoming a little bit more woody. It's like where the Palo Santo, the Gallia wood, it starts like taking more place into it. And then the Vanilla 28 comes and refresh that. It gives like, once again, that fruitiness, that sweetness, and it becomes alluring. It became seductive. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, it was just like, I usually get hype reactions when something smells good, but this time around, literally, I don't even think she was totally inside the car when I was like, whoa, my gosh, you smell so good. That's what my reaction was. And yeah, there you go. So ladies, if you're interested in that line of fragrances, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not a sponsor. I don't even have none of those fragrances, but I'm gonna tell you a few things, a few key points about what I have researched about this fragrance. They do use mostly natural ingredients. I'm gonna say mostly because I'm not gonna claim that they use all of them. I don't know, but mostly on what I research is that they do use natural ingredients. There is good things and bad things about the natural ingredients. I'm gonna make a little knowledge pause here. Natural ingredients, they're not as stable as artificial artificial ingredients, right? Because natural ingredients are always might fluctuate according to when the harvests were, like they got the same quality of flowers or ingredients and stuff. That might change and might shape. So if they have a batch, that's why sometimes reformulations needs to be done, because the quality of the ingredients will reshape and will change. And that is a problem almost for every fragrance. But anyway, good thing is that there's sometimes, again, not an expert, but sometimes there is a tendency to believe that those are better for the body. I don't know. I'm not gonna claim that, but that's the common belief, right? Second thing, and the third thing. I forgot. Let's just keep on going. Another important thing, yes, that's better. Another important thing is that these fragrances that use natural ingredients have the tendency to lag in longevity. I'm sorry, Kayali, if don't take me wrong on this, but I'm just gonna call it what it is. That's what I have researched. That's the most common consensus on it. There's a lot of people that say that they last a long time on them. Again, these are a lot according on pH and stuff. There's people that they're blessed with beautiful, wonderful skin, that their fragrances last forever, but it's not everyone, right? So that's one of the things to consider. And something else, another little pause here. There was a lady a few days before also asking if I knew anything about natural fragrances. And finally I found out this is a good brand to try it out. That's it for right now. I'm excited. I'm gonna edit this video, but I'm gonna try to keep it as natural flow as possible, okay? Please leave in the comments something. Tell me something. Tell me what you think about this idea. Yeah, like is it good to hear the other side? And guys, come on, pay attention. I'm telling you, don't miss out. You might be that there is stuff that you might be willing to get to your lady. You don't know what it is. This might be a good option. So yeah, you might be able to learn a few tips here and there and get the right thing for your lady. Okay, so I said so a lot. I need to move from that, right? Probably. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for coming back once again. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor, and I hope you guys stay a long time with me. Remember, I'm trying to bring not just talk about fragrances, but talk about how we improve ourselves, how to make ourselves feel better. Remember, more important than anything else in the world, you are. Keep being good looking and smelling amazing. Like always. See you next time.